Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to discuss example for limits. Function f is defined by the situation where we have the fx is equals to 4x over x minus 3. Step number 1, find the domain. So the domain will be negative infinity until 3 union 3 until infinity, because in here x minus 3 cannot be equals to 0. Number 1 shows that the function f has a one horizontal asymptote and one vertical asymptote, hence state the equation of the asymptote. Continue, sketch the graph. Second step, find the intercept. So in order to find the x-intercept, y is equals to 0. So here we have 4x over x minus 3 equals to 0. So 4x equals to 0, x is equals to 0. So the coordinate will be 0, 0. Find the y-intercept when x is equals to 0. So y is equals to 0 over negative 3. So the value of y equals to 0. So we have the coordinate 0, 0. Next is to find the situation. Number 3, vertical asymptote. Limit when x approaching, we have the 3 from the left. Limit when x approaching, we have 3 from the right. Can we substitute the function? We have 4x over x minus 3. We have 4x over x minus 3. So here we have the number line. So here we have the 3. For the left hand side, we have 2.9999. Then for the right hand side, 3.0001. So kindly substitute the situation 2.999 in this part. So very obvious, we will have a positive value. So if we substitute on this part, we will have a negative value. So in here, we have the negative infinity, meaning that decreasing without bound. 3.001 into this part, and we will have the positive. Into this part, and we will have the positive as well. So we have the positive infinity, meaning that increasing without bound. So from here, the vertical asymptote is x is equals to 3, and then shows that we only have one vertical asymptote. Continue. Step number 4. Find the horizontal asymptote. Limit when x approaching negative infinity. Then limit, we have x approaching positive infinity. Kindly substitute the function when we have the 4x over x minus 3. 4x over x minus 3. So if we substitute, and we will have the IDF. So kindly divide the situation, numerator and denominator, with the highest power of the x for the denominator. So refers to the denominator, we have the x, which is the highest power for the denominator. So divide by the situation. So limit when x approaching negative infinity, kindly factor out the x. Kindly factor out the x. So here we have bracket 4 over, factor out the x, and we have 1 minus 3 over x. So limit when x approaching negative infinity, we have 4 over 1 minus 3 over x. So if we substitute, and we will have 4 over 1 minus the 0. So here we have the 4. Again, repeat the situation. Limit when x approaching positive infinity. So here we have 4 over 1 minus 3 over x. Then the value of y will be approaching 4. So the horizontal asymptote is y is equals to 4. So shows that we have only one horizontal asymptote. Next is to sketch the graph. So first, kindly refers on the domain. Then we have the value 3. 1, 2, 3. Continue. Refers to the xy intercept. Here we have the 0, 0. So the coordinate, we have the 0, 0. Continue. Vertical asymptote. When x approaching 3 from the left, the situation will be negative infinity. So meaning that in here, x approaching 3 from the right, and we have the positive infinity. So increasing with the bound, we have the situation in here. Continue. Horizontal asymptote. When x approaching negative infinity, and we will have the situation y equals to 4. So here we have 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So y is equals to 4. So dimensions that we have either greater than 4 or less than 4 for both sides. So by referring to the calculator, let's say we have the value of x negative 50 or negative 100 for the situation x approaching negative infinity. So we substitute. Then we will have the situation 3.88. So meaning that the situation is less than 4. Then repeat the same process. If we substitute 100, then we will have the value 4.12, meaning that greater than 4. for the right hand side. So kindly sketch the graph. So the graph is something like this. So that is the function fx, where we have 4x over x minus 3. So we have list out the xy axis, vertical asymptote, horizontal asymptote, points of intersection.
If you are new here, kindly consider subscribing to this channel and share this video to your friend. Thank you so much for watching this video. Bye.